Have you ever stopped to think how fragile life really is during a violent confrontation? Most men imagine themselves as tough, but fantasy and reality are two very different things. Street violence doesn't follow rules, and the truth is, one wrong move can cost you everything. The reality is brutal. If you get attacked on the street, don't expect anyone to save you. People might watch, record on their phones, or walk away, but very few will step in. That's why avoiding a fight is always your first and smartest option. But if you ever find yourself cornered and forced to defend yourself, there are critical principles you must understand. Today, we'll go over 5 survival truths every man should know about real street fights. 1. Expect the unexpected. Street fights are unpredictable. You don't know if the guy has a knife, if his friends are hiding nearby, or if he's under the influence of drugs that make him numb to pain. Forget the movie-style one-on-one fight. Street fights are chaos. The only predictable thing is that nothing will go the way you expect. That's why you must train yourself mentally to adapt instantly. Don't assume it'll be a fair fight. Assume the opposite. 2. The first strike advantage. On the street, hesitation can cost you dearly. If there is absolutely no escape, and you believe you are in danger, the first strike can make the difference between walking away and being carried away. But here's the catch. This isn't about ego. It's not about proving you're tough. The first strike should be used only to create an opportunity to escape. A quick, unexpected attack to stun the opponent gives you the time to run. Remember, survival, not dominance, is the goal. 3. Control your environment. Awareness is your weapon before anything else. Look around. Where are the exits? Is there uneven ground, broken glass, or objects that can be used as shields? Position yourself where you can see everything and avoid being surrounded. One simple rule. Always keep your back to a wall if possible. That way, you can't be blindsided. Just this one habit can save your life in a chaotic situation. 4. Use what you have. This is not a competition with rules. Anything can become a tool of survival. A pen, a belt, even your backpack. Everyday objects can create distance, distract, or slow down your attacker long enough for you to escape. Don't think in terms of fighting fair. Think in terms of ending the threat as quickly as possible. Remember, this isn't about winning, it's about surviving. 5. The psychological game. Fights are often won or lost before the first punch is thrown. If you can project unpredictability or calm menace, you may intimidate your attacker into backing down. Predators often look for easy prey. If you give the impression that you're prepared or even unstable, many attackers will second-guess their decision. At the same time, learn to read your opponent. A man who is shaking, shouting, and puffing his chest might be insecure. The one who is calm and focused is far more dangerous. 6. The myth of honor. Forget everything you've seen in movies about fighting with honor. In the street, there is no honor. People will sucker punch, stomp, and blindside you. If you cling to the idea of fairness, you're putting yourself at risk. You are not there to impress anyone. You are not there to fight for pride. You are there to survive. Strike first, if you must. Target vulnerable areas and get away. 7. Violence always escalates. Even if you win, you can still lose. One punch can drop a man, but if his head hits the concrete, you could face prison for the rest of your life. Or maybe his friends show up after you think it's over. That's why the smartest move is always avoidance. A man who knows how dangerous violence really is does everything in his power to avoid it. Walk away when you can. Swallow your pride when you must. Survival is not about proving strength. It's about living to fight another day. Final reminder. Street fights are unpredictable, chaotic, and deadly. Martial arts training can help, but only if you understand that rules don't exist outside the gym. Your best defense will always be awareness, avoidance, and quick escape. If forced to fight, make it fast, make it effective, and get out. The man who avoids the fight is the one who truly wins. And if you want more raw truths about life, survival, and becoming stronger, both physically and mentally, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, stay sharp, stay smart, and stay alive.